There we go. Good work. Why you no work? Hello?
All right. I thinkins we're live. Why are these in such a bad? I'm gonna make this quick. Fuckers of the internet. Hello. Welcome back. Another stream. We're here. That's all you're getting of an intro. I don't care about no news.
Felt that. Felt that.
Hope everyone's doing well.
Got that going on.
Do trees grow back?
Yes, it
Oh,
takes a little
okay.
bit. They grow back.
I was
They
gonna
they
say, I
definitely grow
thought,
back.
remember this tree being here, I thought I would have chopped this one down. But yeah, that would explain why. So I'm assuming Kelvin, my boy, is over by you.
Yes.
Cool.
If you want to steal him, you can, because well, I mean, he's kind of helping me by gathering sticks because I need to build like the farm setup. But
Nah,
like,
you cool.
it's
So
not a
you, can you, like I would love to make, like, plank walls or something. Can you do stuff like that, or is the only walls you can make logs?
logs
Okay.
or cobblestone, or not cobblestone, but stone. You know what I mean?
Right, but I can't, like, cut a log in half and turn that into a wall or something.
Yeah, nah.
Okay. Because I am making a few somewhat small in the base, and I would love to, not have the walls be logs and look
Yeah,
more like planks. But
I feel that more of a log.
look a
Oh no,
little
I guess log.
look a little different inside, I guess.
Yeah, nah, I get what you're going with. It's fair. Son of a bitch. Hate when it does that.
Ugh. So how's it going, buddy? It's been a minute.
Going.
I felt that.
Yeah. Just trying to find anything Pokemon.
Go fuck yourself.
That's really what I've been doing. Trying to at least have like a few things.
Yeah, that trip kind of sucked.
Really? Was it not like?
Well, I had no money to spend on anything.
Oh, I see. I
I
see.
should
That's
have.
fair.
There was a part of me that was like, maybe I shouldn't go, but I'm like, no, I want to go hang out with everybody, and we went to the market, and I was just like, I shouldn't have. I should have just stayed. But
That's
whatever.
fair.
We were there
So,
for hours. So we had paid for the VIP entrance just to get, because it was like an extra $5 more, and you get in an hour earlier before like general admission, so you get kind of first dibs at everything. Um, and it's kind of nice. You get like a special. You get like a special. What the fuck? How did that tree fall on me? What? I was not standing under that. Okay, that was a buggy hitbox. Um,
hi, Bob.
so you get a little bit of early access to it. And then like which early access was at 9, general admission was at 10. So we got there probably 8:30 ish, 8:45.
Okay.
and we did not like we allowed to go in at 11. We did not leave until like 1:30. And obviously I had basically no money to spend on anything, so I'm just sitting there for hours. I walked around, looked at stuff, but I'm sitting there for hours. I bought one thing for $25. Tyler was, he had to make it known the whole show. He kept telling everybody. Sugar Daddy Ty came out for a minute and he bought me something because, he felt bad. And I'm just, almost everybody we went up and talked to was like, yeah, I'm being the sugar daddy today. I'm like, why you gotta say it like that? But I couldn't do like anything, so it's like, okay. But it was just annoying to sit there for hours as everybody was able to go buy whatever the hell they wanted. I'm like, I'm gonna just sit here.
Yeah.
Like, it was cool. The stuff they do there is really cool. There's so many cool vendors, and a lot of the people are really cool. It's just sitting there when you can only window shop. It can be frustrating.
No, that is fair, dude. Whoa. I can understand that.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'd be like Tyler spent easily a couple $100. My cousins spent easily a couple $100. Like, I wouldn't be them especially. I wouldn't be surprised if they spent over $1,000 there. I have absolutely no idea how much they spent, but I know they bought a lot, and a lot of this stuff is over $100. Some of the stuff that I really liked, though, they did it at the last one. I don't know if we had really talked about it, but there's. I just heard are you by me right now?
No.
Okay. I just heard somebody's outside my base messing with stuff because I heard a log fall. Some of the stuff that I liked, the last one, this one was a lot bigger than the last one we went to. But some of the stuff that I really liked was they had mystery packs at the one we went to. There were guys that were selling 35 mystery packs. It was and in it you got a code card, a random pack from Scarlet Violet Sword Shield era days, and you got a guaranteed PSA 10 or BGS 10 graded card. Now we were like, it's probably not going to be anything like absolutely insane because it's, why would they put a $1,000 card, $1 pack? But they were adamant that, they didn't curate the stuff. Like, we have no idea what's in there. But it was like, just to get a graded card like that, I'm like, that's pretty cool. So that's kind of what I was.
Like, to get a card graded. If I remember correctly, like pricing.
It's like 25, I think, to get a card graded from PSA.
Yeah, so let alone just technically based off of just getting the card graded is like making the money's worth.
Yeah. But I was like, I wanted to look for some of that stuff, and I took a walk myself through everything and ended up missing a lot of stuff, but there were people doing that. I bought one for $25 from a guy. It was just the random card. And then there were these guys, they were selling a $50 one and a $100 one. I forget exactly what was supposed to cut. They were different, but you were guaranteed different things. If you spent $100 with them, you got the chance to spin the wheel, which on this wheel you could get the chance to get, an extra. They had like stacks of graded card slabs. They're like, if you land on a certain spot, you could get you could pick randomly from this stack. You could get some free booster pack. One of them I think was something vintage, like if you got lucky with that, which was like, whoa. That's awesome. So Tyler ended up spending the money and got me one of those. So they had said in the thing you could get the chance for an extra spin. So I did it. I did the spin and I got a random slab from the stacks. Then as soon as we were about to walk away, I noticed a sticker inside the pack that said I got the free spin. I was like, wait a minute. Got another free spin. So I got, what did I get out of that? I think I got a pack or something. I forget what it was, but it's like just it's just a blind bag with random graded slabs, and I was like, this is pretty cool. So I've got 3 of them. The random one that I picked from their stacks was a 2023 Pokemon Sword and Shield FA. I don't, probably the set. Simisear V Star from, or Crown Zenith. I don't know what FA full art. It's an 8, which I'm like, okay, nothing crazy. In the pack that I had gotten from them, a PSA 10 Crown Zenith full art Deoxys, which I think both of those were like 50-60 bucks. I forget exactly which. Not bad. Then the really cool one, which would have been awesome if it was a PSA 10, was a 1999 Japanese Blaine's Charmander, and as a 9, and I was like, oh my god. But I don't know how much that one's worth because I could not find anything online about it. Which I'm like, it's a 9, so it's not gonna be anything amazingly special. But I'm like, I could go and spend, hundreds of dollars on just buying packs and things, which is fun to be opening stuff. But I'm like, I really like this stuff. Like, the chance to just get a graded card is awesome to me.
Fair. It's completely fair.
I'm like, in reality, it's the exact same thing. You buy a pack of cards, you open it, oh, maybe you're going to get something good. But it's like, at least I know, okay, I have this. This is what it's worth, and it's graded. Like, I don't have to worry about putting the money out to go get something graded or anything.
Yeah.
I didn't even pay attention to anything everybody was opening. I was sitting in the living room playing on my Switch while they were opening. The house we had a basement where I was staying at, and I'm sitting there as they're opening it, and as everybody's opening packs, I'm like, I don't feel like sitting here, so I kind of up and left and went down to the basement till they were done. I'm like, I can't sit here.
Yeah.
Like, I'm out of here. Alright, now to remember how to make a door. So,
3 planks.
got it.
3 planks.
There we go. Alright. Now my dilemma is I don't think I can build the way I want to. Which is annoying. I'm trying to... Might have to just honestly do this differently. Stairs. Frustrating. Frustrating. I'm trying to make a room like in line with the bottom of the stairs here, but it won't let me like wall off the stairs. I could wall off underneath the stairs, but I can't put anything like to wall off the stairs themselves, it looks like. which is kind of annoying. Which is not the end of the world, it just looks like shit.
What am I dilemma here?
Oh, fuck.
Trying to get this house up. Because we're building a huge ass tower to hang glide from. So it's like getting around the map faster, you know? And then it's, yeah, you know, creativity. The fuck was that, bro? Oh. The red behemoths. Well, yeah, go ahead. Just drown yourselves. I don't know what to tell you. You can't get here unless it's winter. And honestly, right now,
You know what?
I'm kind of wasting time because I'm building like a very cute loft instead of actually focusing on the fucking house. But like,
We're just not gonna worry about this walled off staircase area. That ain't gonna work how I want it to anyways. Ah, fuck. That's annoying.
what happened?
Just can't center this one thing the way I want to. Wanted to put a doorway in the center of this wall, but it is a 4x4 base. Or not 4x4. The wall is... The floor is... It's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7x4. It's... Doesn't line up. Center evenly. Okay. Wait, why am I doing this?
I'm just building a small loft. Don't ask me why. Just small loft being built. Well, I kind of know
why.
But, like...
Why do you have to put that in the center, game? That's so dumb. So I demolished the wall that I put the door in so I could move it over. Oh, hello, friend. And in trying to, you know, how are you? Don't you fucking walk in my house, bitch. Yeah, I'll lock the door on you, motherfucker. Run away, bitch. Run away. Trying to, you know, salvage the wood to remake the doorway. It only lets me put the tiny logs in the center. I cannot make them like the door frame. That is so dumb. So stupid.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Is there something I'm missing here? I know I didn't do something wrong. What the fuck? Oh, you're fucking stupid, but whatever. Where's that house left?
Fuck you, Mr. Hulk fuck. Yeah, give me your skin pouch. Bitch.
Skin pouches. We live for those.
I'm dropping you in the river. Go bye-bye. Oh, you motherfucker! Jesus, you scared the shit out of me. Run away. Don't... Come back here.
I need Virginia to do her fucking job and clear out like everything here.
Would you stop knocking me over, you fucker? Oh, that's it. Get your leg chopped off, bitch. You know what the coolest part, I will say, of that trip was? When we were coming... Jesus, that was a loud battle cry scream. When we were coming home yesterday, we stopped at this sushi place. It was like a all-you-can-eat sushi place, but it was one of those conveyor sushi places. If you've ever seen them before. Oh my god, it was so fucking cool.
Yes, I have. I know exactly what you're talking about. Like they come on like the belt.
Yeah,
Like,
it has the belt next to your table and it just brings sushi to you.
Yeah, I always thought that was kind of dope.
It was so fucking cool. So this place was buffet style. The way it worked was you go in and you basically pay a fee for every person. And it was $32 per person. So like you go in, they have the tables that you sit at the table, and it has the conveyor belt, depending on which side of the tape everything's on your right or left. And then you go, like, it bring a plate of sushi. So very, very little bit, but you just grab it off and eat it. The one thing I hated was they weren't labeled, so I'm like, I have absolutely no idea what this is. It tastes great, but I have no idea what kind of roll this is. But you would just do that. And then they had a tablet that you could order whatever you wanted. So, like, if you wanted a specific roll, you could order rolls through that. But they also had other, like, actual food and stuff that you can order, which was really cool. Now, again, this was a $32 per person, like, flat fee to get in. Let me list off all the things that I had specifically ordered, and I ate a couple of more because, like, that the people I was at the table with were eating had ordered. I picked at some stuff because we were all just kind of sharing. I ordered a thing of crab rangoons. Now, mind you, these portion sizes were pretty small. Like, there was only 3 crab rangoons, but you could just keep ordering more. I ordered a thing of crab rangoons. I ordered a shrimp hibachi. I ordered a chicken tempura, not chicken tempura, chicken teriyaki. I ordered a tempura platter, a thing of fries because they looked really good, a shrimp tempura roll. Getting something, I think. I think I'm forgetting something. But all of that for $32 on top of the numerous plates of sushi just grabbing from the conveyor belt. It was awesome. And what was even crazier was this place had, like, literal robots. Like, there were the conveyor would come around with the sushi, but there was, above the conveyor, there was this track that would have a robot that would come from the kitchen and bring your specialty order. Or if you ordered, like, multiple things to the table at once, there was, like, a waiter bot with a bunch of trays on it that would just drive up from the kitchen to your table, and you would just grab it off of the robot. I'm like, this is insane. It was so cool. And for $32.
Yeah, and for that price, you can't complain.
No, I'm like, that's, I just kept eating and eating. I'm like, I'm just gonna try everything. I mean, I'm like, that's one thing I hate. You go to a restaurant and it's like, ooh, that looks good. That looks good. But you've never been there. I'm like, ooh, that looks good. It's like, oh, I'm gonna settle for this. Then it's like, there's so many other things to try. I'm like, I've tried so much. I'm like, I know I like all of this. I think we had like an hour and a half of like meal
Mhm.
time, and it was just everything on the menu for an hour and a half. You got what you wanted. Just order
Oh,
it, and
shit.
it came to the table. It was like, wow, this is awesome.
Yeah, definitely can't beat that. You really
Yeah.
can't.
And it was good sushi too. Like it wasn't cheap ass shitty sushi. Like it was good.
That's solid. That's solid.
I've always seen those places before, but I've obviously never tried them because there's really nothing around us. So to see that was awesome. And it was so funny. Um on our way, like that was, we
Let me
did
go
that
this
on
way.
our way home from the trip. As
Mhm.
soon as we left the sushi place, we were stopping at a Wawa real quick. And I'm looking, I'm like we were like an hour and a half, 2 hours away from home. And I'm pulling into this Wawa. And I'm like, why does this Wawa look familiar? I'm like, I've been here before. Then I realized where it was. I'm like, it was 5-10 minutes down the road from the job I had, that I was the farthest away job I ever had in the union. I was like, oh my fucking god, I have been here.
Oh, that's
I
dope.
looked at it, I'm like, oh yeah, it is right down. Jesus motherfucking, you scared the shit out of me. You piece of shit. Oh, you fucker.
Who's there?
I fucking had a hook. And I chopped down a tree and he's.
Oh,
He
okay.
got me.
Oh god. Ugh. Oh, my fucking toe. Oh, that one sucked.
What
Okay.
the fuck did you do?
I went and closed the door and then I stepped on my goddamn bed. Shit sucked. Okay. What was I doing? I gotta finish building the house. I mean, the house is going, but I feel like I don't care too much right now about the house. Like, Patrick could help me. When Patrick's here, he can help me. Right now, I'm focusing on fucking...
Which
like,
probably won't be
getting,
for
like...
another hour.
Yeah. In theory, it's not bad. Like, having his help helps. You know what I mean? So, we're like, right now, I'm just, I'm more worried about getting, I'm trying to spit it out.
So what are the odds when Patrick gets here we do some storage stuff?
Well, we absolutely could. Like, once he's here, we absolutely could.
I don't want to go crazy and do a bunch of stuff without him.
Yeah, no. Like, absolutely. On that note, what you could do, hypothetically, is I would say, like, make your way kind of here, not like forcing you, just eventually.
Eventually, yeah.
Especially closer, yeah, like closer to that time, because I know he would want to work on the house, but like he's so down because we need to scavenge, like since we're building. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Motherfucker, you're back. I gotta fuck you up, huh? You fucking bone armor bitch. So I got Mario Kart World. I have been playing the shit out of it and I love it.
I think in theory, I thought like it definitely sounded cool. Open world. I don't have a problem with that.
They definitely
problem
made
is
it
just
sound
the
a
actual
lot
system.
better than it was. What is your problems with the system?
Well, price.
Okay, that's
and the
cheaper
reason
than
I-
every modern day console. People need to stop getting fucking fixated on the price. If you
It's not that.
if you look
My
at
thing is-
inflation, the Switch 1 was $300. If you look at inflation, it should be about $400 today. So $450 for a console that's on par with a PS4 is not bad, and it's handheld.
Yeah, I get that. My thing is just knowing, you know, what comes out of an Xbox, everything, and then you're gonna put a Switch kind of compared to that. I'm kind of like,
Well,
not
people
in a
need to
bad
stop
way.
comparing it to Xbox, PlayStation. Like, Nintendo has always had
Right.
consoles that were behind everything. You're paying.
Obviously.
If let's just be real, if Nintendo were to make that a home console, like not a handheld console, it would easily
yeah,
be
they
under $400. But nobody realizes to put that much power into a handheld console, it adds up. They have to make it screened. You know, a lot of that price also comes to we have to make the technology for the dock, the Joy Cons
get
to
that.
separate. Like, people
Like,
are just
I'm
hating on
not-
the Switch to hate on, and there are some valid points. I can't say it's all, you know, oh yeah, no, the Switch is the best console ever, but it's like, the problem is everybody compares it to a Stream Deck or a ROG Ally or stuff. It's like, that's,
No, you can't do
they're trying to do two different things. Like, oh, a Nintendo Switch emulator will come out soon. Okay. I want authentic hardware. I don't care that I could, you know, get an emulator and play it on my computer. That's not what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
It's like, stop trying to
down.
compare. They're just hating on it to hate on it, and it's so annoying. It's like, I love the console. I like it. Could it have been cheaper? Maybe. But it's like, whatever. People are just
Like, that's like,
stupid.
one of the, like, honestly, that's like the main thing is that I'm not willing, because I know how I am, right? Like, I think I bought 3 Switches in my time, and it's just, I know what the problem was. There wasn't enough games out at the time of each time, and I'm like, I'm not gonna justify spending that money just to play like Pokemon right now or Mario Kart. Like, just God honest truth, you know what I mean? Not in a rude way, just, you know.
And that's a valid point.
I'll wait.
People keep saying that. They're like, there's no fucking games. It's not worth it. It's like, okay, wait. Not every console releases with like 1,000 games at launch.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's like,
So
you
like, I'm
you
just-
can't use that as a negative mark. It's like, all like the Switch doesn't need, like, okay, you come out with a new like a PlayStation or something, like, yeah, maybe you need them. If they're all backwards compatible. It's like, that's the thing with backwards compatibility. You don't need to come out with 1,000 games. It's like, all right, you come out with a couple of, you know, launch titles, cool. Everything else, it's like, people are gonna want to play their old games in updated graphics. Like, a lot of these games I've seen, like, I jumped on to, everybody's like, oh, it's a $500 DLC. It's, you know, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet got an update to take, you know, take advantage of the extra power. Like, in docked mode, they can run 4K 60 FPS. And even if you're not playing it in 60 FPS or 4K, like, I don't remember the exact resolution of the console in handheld mode, but I'm like, just running around in 60 FPS and everything, I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing. There's increased Pokemon spawns. It's like, okay, yeah, I had to pay $450 for a console to get this, but it's like, so
Hey,
I was
like,
gonna get the
here goes-
console anyways.
This is like my only other little lackluster that I'm not like, you know, too happy about. But again, I understand. No OLED. I think that's kind of annoying, just because you were able to drop that for, you know, the later end of the Switch. I know at release.
Let's
So I
be
understand that
real.
argument.
If they made the OLED right now, everybody would complain because the OLED was $50 more. Like, the original Switch was $300. The OLED version was $350. So if they dropped an OLED, it's going to be nearly $600. People are going to be like, "What the fuck?" Like,
But like, it's again not a bad system. I understand the purpose of it. I just think, just between pricing and not coming out as an OLED. I feel like the OLED should just be a thing as just a little bit of a techie.
I mean,
Because
for me, I could care less about the OLED. I don't play in handheld mode much. Like, that's the thing.
Okay.
How many
That's
people
fair.
play in
That's fair.
handheld mode all the fucking time? Like 90% of the time, most of these people that complain about it probably play in docked mode a lot of the time. It's like, what does it matter the screen on the tablet when you're going to play in docked mode? I'm like, I will probably
For
play
me
the Switch
specifically,
2 in
I
docked mode or in console handheld mode a lot more now. Like, the screen is significantly bigger. And I'm like, I always felt the Switch 1 screen was a little too small for me. This screen, it's like perfect sized for me as a handheld. I'm like, I would honestly love to play this in handheld mode more. The battery life, I will admit, absolutely sucks. But it's one of those things you can... I've seen people, like tech people talk about it. There's only so much you can do with a lithium-ion battery. Like, we've had lithium-ion batteries for so many years, we're kind of reaching a point where it's like, there's only so much more they can do to get power out of them. Like, it comes to a point, it's like, okay, we've been using these types of batteries for like 30 years or whatever it is. When is the next type of battery going to come out that can hold a significantly larger charge? Like, the car ride for the trip I went on, from when I left to when we got where we were going, was about 2.5 hours. My Switch was almost dead from playing non-stop in the car ride. Like, it
Yeah,
drained it
that's-
that much.
that's kind of the what's that one called? The Rogue. The Rogue was like identical. So I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I don't know that's kind of the reality of that.
Like, the biggest thing I hate people saying is, "Oh, you don't own it. Nintendo can brick it just because they want to. You own a license to it." It's like, shut the fuck up. Nintendo and Sony have done, or not, Xbox and Sony have been doing that for years, but it's never been a problem for them. Like, everybody says that. And it's like, okay, if you're so worried about them bricking your console, don't mod it. I'm like, I'm not going out of my way to hack the console to mod it. I'm like, everybody's like, they're so anti-consumer. I'm like, I don't think they really are. Again, I also hate everybody like, $90 games, $80 games. It's like,
That's a little rough. That's a little rough.
But
Not in a terrible way, because everything's going up because I pay for the Xbox game.
no,
So I understand
people are
70
fucking
bucks for me.
people are fucking retarded. $70 is becoming the new standard, which
It is.
it should have become the standard many years ago. We have had $60 games as the standard for so many years. It's amazing we got this far. The problem is people have ran with it that $80 is becoming the new standard. It's like, yeah, there's only one $80 game, and that's Mario Kart World. Donkey Kong, people are like, Mario Kart's $80. They're all going to be $80 now. It's like, Donkey Kong comes out in a month and it's $70. Why are you saying every game is going to be $80? There's only a handful of games that have been announced for the Switch 2 that have prices out. And Mario Kart World is the only one, I believe, that was at $80. So how can you claim all these games are going to be $80 when there's only one confirmed? Like, people just see one game. It's like, okay, there's a reason they're charging $80. I think it should have been $70, but whatever. You can't say every single game is going to be $80 when only one has been confirmed at that price. People just want to hate on Nintendo. It's like, then don't buy the console. Stop trying to drag it through the mud because it's not for you. Like, it's not a Stream Deck, tender. Like, those do entirely different things than the Switch. Like, everybody's like, oh, in a couple of months there'll be a hack out. We'll be able to emulate it on computer for free. It's like, okay, so what? I would love to keep paying Game Freak for these games so we keep getting Pokemon. You're gonna keep hacking this stuff and pirating it, we're never going to have these games anymore. Bye bye Mario, bye bye Zelda, bye bye Pokemon. It's like, you guys don't realize, they don't realize that shit. I'm like, if you don't like the Nintendo console, don't fucking buy it. Stop dragging it through the mud. Don't buy it and go about your day.
Yeah, I think it's just everybody's. The problem is, it's like you're comparing Switch with Switch, right? Like, because again, that's the name. So when you bring that type of conversation in, it is a little rough because of the price difference at releases, right? And I understand inflation, like I won't argue that because that's a valid point. I just think it is a little steep. You know what I mean? Like I'm again, it's steep. I know where I'm at with it. Eventually, I might get it because I genuinely want to play Pokemon. And like Mario Kart, and I'm hoping there'll be another Animal Crossing. All games I play. Just it's a little steep. It's a little rough. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
but look
Like,
at the price of other consoles. Like, they're all around that. Nintendo's not.
yeah, but you're talking about a full-fledged console. Like now we're talking because of the name. Well,
Right,
hypothetically,
but
it has to be cheaper.
again,
Hypothetically, it has to be cheaper.
again, it's trying to make a handheld console. Xbox just announced their ROG Ally Xbox Edition. I guarantee that's going to be $600-700. They have no idea
Because
what they're
Rogue-
making.
Rogue is fucking
Rogue is
500, I
expensive,
think.
and then
I
you got to
think
think
700
they're
max out.
if they're trying to take an Xbox Series X or S and cram it into a handheld, they're going to have to reinvent everything, and they're going to charge an arm and a leg because they had to miniaturize it. I guarantee if they come out with when they come out with it, it's probably going to be on the level of like an Xbox One, not a Series X or S, because they
I don't
couldn't.
think it'd be capable. Yeah.
They could. They're
just-
not going to have been able to afford. You notice how they didn't say the price in the, their announcement of it, and the price
Oh,
has
yeah.
not come out yet at all. Like they see how people are with Nintendo. They don't want to market that right now because they know everybody's going to lose their shit. There is no way in hell that it is going to be anywhere near the price of the Switch. It is going to be so expensive because it is their first time ever doing that, and they have to miniaturize the technology of the Xbox and put it into the console.
Mhm.
But people also just look at the Switch as for the console. Nobody realizes all the stuff that goes into driving the cost stuff. You have to think they have to create the dock. They have to create the controllers. When the Xbox, the
Oh yeah, I seen
Place-
the price of the controller. I was like,
PlayStation,
I was kind of confused.
PlayStation made new controllers for the PlayStation 4 to PlayStation 5. Xbox used the exact same controllers from the Xbox One to Xbox Series XS.
Yeah.
Switch, they had to reinvent the Joy-Cons. They have to make, you have to pay for the separate controllers that each have their own batteries and things. You have to pay for the dock. All that. The grip is its own accessory. Like, it's all these little things that add up. It's like, in reality, when I look at what you get, I think maybe 350 would have, or maybe 400 would have been good, not 450. But I see exactly where as a tech guy, I see exactly where all of these costs came from. Could they have removed the mouse feature and saved money there? 100%. They could have. But they wanted to innovate something and did that. And I've seen people talk about like, oh, but why it's just an upgraded Switch 1. It's just a Switch Pro. Like, the Switch was basically the perfect console. Nintendo struck gold with that. If Nintendo was to, I have seen people talk about, oh, they didn't innovate anything. If Nintendo was to go back to a solely handheld console or a solely home console, it's gonna fail. I'm like, what can they do to drastically improve upon the Switch without pissing people off? That's the issue they have now. They made the perfect console, and now they can't do anything to change. Because if they change, they're gonna lose. If they change it, people are gonna be pissed. If they don't change it, people are gonna be pissed.
Ah, you dumb poor. No, you're right. You're not wrong on that statement. Oh, so yeah, I agree with pretty much majority of what you said.
Like I will not claim the Switch is like Switch 2 is like the perfect console, but people need to stop hating on it for the sake of hating on it. Like, if it's not for you, it's not for you. Cool, that's fine. But let the people that like the console like it, and not feel like they're, a piece of shit for buying a console because you think it's horrible. I'm not worried about Nintendo bricking my console. I'm not gonna go out of my way to hack it. I'm gonna play the console as is. I'm gonna play Pokemon. I'm gonna play Mario Kart on the actual hardware. Yeah, I have a computer that's probably a hell of a lot better than a console. If I wanted to, I could emulate it. But I don't.
Yeah. No, all things considered, everything you're saying is fair.
It's just, like, people need to just stop hating on it to hate on it. Because that's all they do. They just take the information they've heard from somebody else and they're like, oh, it's true. It's like $80 games. True. That's not the new standard. But mark my words, GTA 6 gonna be $100 and not one person will complain.
Most likely.
Not one person will complain because it's GTA 6 and it's gonna be the biggest game ever. People
Yep.
need to take their hate for Nintendo and put it on actual, like, companies that need the hate. Ubisoft, EA. Put it on those fuckers who are the problematic people. They're the ones that deserve all the hate.
Why am I...
It just gets me so pissed off with the way people hate on the Switch. It's like, okay, it's not perfect, but like, whatever. It's a game console. If it's not for you, it's not for you. Shut the fuck up and move on. Like, it's a family console. It's a lot of the games are geared towards kids, not adults with first-person shooters and things like that. Like, no kid is gonna know how to emulate a game on a Stream Deck.
Yeah.
I have Tarzan on my ass. Oh.
Fucking hurt somebody. There we go. This... I'm trying to understand why this is so fucking difficult. Alright. That. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna drop you over here.
Oh, I went on a bit of a rant there.
Yes, you did, sir. Yes, you did.
It just is annoying. Everything I see on, like, social media now is people hating on the Switch. I'm having fun with the console. You don't have to make it sound like it's make me feel like a piece of shit because I'm supporting Nintendo. I'm like, I don't care. I love the stuff they're doing. I love the Switch. And then it's so funny. Oh my god, you could tell the people that are just hating to hate. I love the people that complain. Why is Mario Kart World not coming to the Nintendo Switch? Like, have you ever seen an Xbox Series XS game, a PlayStation 5 game, get made for that console and then go to the PlayStation 4, go to the Xbox One? It's like, no. It can't handle the game. I love Mario Kart World. I think they kind of advertised it a little, made it seem like it was going to be much better than it was. Like, the free roam mode is kind of lackluster, I will say. I mean, it's really cool to drive around like the entire world, and I love the whole open world aspect for what it does for racing and all that. The open world, you have free reign to go everywhere. Like, the courses are all in the same world. It really isn't that big of a map. Like, I think it takes about 10 minutes to go from the bottom of the map to the top of the map. So it really isn't too big. But it's cool. It's cool to see all the different, places in the world. The free roam, the only things that you can do are there's 3 different collectible things. There's question mark blocks that you can drive over. They look like a little LED panel. When you drive over them, you just get a cosmetic sticker that you can use. There are Peach medallions that it's really not known what they do exactly. I believe you need 10 to do. There's 10 to unlock something. After that, they're kind of just useless as far as we know right now. What the fuck? The tree just fell off the stump and shot back and killed me. God damn it. I was standing behind the tree and it killed me. So yeah, they don't do a whole lot. And then there's P switches, which a lot of them don't do. Like, they're just kind of like, I kind of like it because it's kind of like going back to the days of Mario Kart DS with the missions and everything. It gives you some cool challenges and things to do. Some of them are really fucking complicated. But in reality, there's not I don't believe all they unlock is stickers. Like, that's it. They don't do anything crazy. The map fucking sucks. You can track the question or exclamation point block, question mark blocks, whatever the fuck they are. You can track them. You cannot track the Peach medallions. You cannot these switches. There is no way to see which ones you've done and haven't done, which is really annoying. But that's it. That's all you can do in the free roam. Now, because of the whole open world thing, it really makes a lot of cool things. So the way the Grand Prix work is the first race is you go around a track, like this typical 3 laps and cross the finish line. From there, the way it works is it's point to point. So you'll leave the finish line of the first course and drive to the second course, and then you'll do the last part is usually a lap around the second course, and then it's it. And then you'll drive to the next course and do a lap there. And then so on until you reach the end of the Grand Prix. Which I'm like, that is really cool to just kind of drive through the world to do this. And then if you do versus races, I think there's 24 or whatever, however many places there are. And they each have their own dedicated course. You do the 3 laps, go around the course to the finish line. But then in the verses, you can pick, okay, I want to go from location A and have the race be to location B. So it's like it adds a lot of really cool things because you're just, rather than just do the standard laps, it's okay, let's go from this course to this course, and that's the race. Which is really cool. The Rainbow Road, I think this is arguably my favorite Rainbow Road out of the whole franchise. And that's partially because of the Grand Prix that it's in. So the way the Grand Prix, the Special Cup works in this, you start at the very top of the map. You do a lap around the map, around the course, and then you start driving down to the bottom of the map. And the third race is at Peach's Castle, basically. Once you go into Rainbow Road for that part of the Grand Prix, you will start at Peach's Castle, drive down the main straight, the main entrance to the castle, and you'll see, like, the launch stars start to appear, and a beam of light start kind of forming, going straight up into the sky. And you start driving up to it, you hit the boost pads, you start shooting straight up into the sky, and then it teleports you to Rainbow Road, and you get this really cool, like, aerial view. Oh, fuck. Aerial view of everything as you start racing around this giant course. I don't know what it is, but it just feels so amazing to literally drive up to Rainbow Road and then start going through this course. This beautiful course. I've been having so much fun with the game. I've actually damn near well, I shouldn't say damn near completed it. I have every character unlocked, every costume for each character unlocked, every cart unlocked. I just have to, like, 3-star every course, and then all that's really left is to get all the P-switches and collectibles and things, but considering they can't be tracked, it's very annoying.
I mean, at least they added all these things into it. Like
I hope they update it a little bit more and add some extra stuff to it, but because again, it does feel, the free roam does kind of feel like an afterthought. I mean, I can't say that. Like, apparently there's like 400 some P-switches, which is crazy. But it's like, okay, other than the P-switches and that stuff, there's really not much to do in free roam.
That's so annoying. Like, why create a free roam, but then it's like, there's not enough to really do besides just drive around.
Those P-switches, and they add a hell of a lot. Because some of those challenges are very easy, but then some of them are really difficult. Like, you have to be a master at a lot of the technical controls. Because this adds a lot of different stuff. Like, driving underwater is now gone. The zero gravity, or anti-gravity, whatever you would say, like riding on walls stuff is gone.
So it's focused on actual kart racing.
Somewhat. So, like, that stuff is gone, but what they've added in its place is a bunch of different stuff. Like, there's, you now, instead of going underwater, you now drive on top of the water in, like, a boat mode. The gliders have been kind of changed. Instead of having, like, a glider, your cart gets wings, and you can't really fly, but you can go a hell of a lot farther than the gliders ever could. Like, you kind of have some, like, you can fly around a little bit. Like, you can't fly indefinitely, but you can go easily 10 times farther than you could with normal gliders. There is still wall riding, but it's more of, like, if you've seen games that have wall running in it, You know, you get up to a wall, you jump on it, and you can only ride on the wall for so long. You can do like grind rails and things like that. Like, there's definitely a lot of different things, and they took away some of the older stuff. Like, and a lot of the controls are fucking weird. But at the same time, like, me and Tyler and everybody were kind of, I shouldn't say complaining about it, but we're like, I don't like this compared to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. But then it's like, thinking about it, we have kind of been playing Mario Kart 8 since 2014 when it came out on the Wii U. So now we have basically a new game and everything's just different.
Fair. Okay.
But like, I really enjoy it. I'm like, okay, some of these control things are annoying, but it's like, again, Mario Kart 8 came out 2014 on the Wii U. And then they upgraded it to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe with all of the Wii U DLC and put it on the Switch. So in reality, it was the exact same game since 2014. So 11 years ago. And now we have a brand new Mario game, like new engine and controls and everything. So it's like, for 11 years we've been playing the same game. Bro. These fucking trees falling off the stump. I was not standing under the tree and it killed me. Oh my god. These trees bugging out on me and killing me. You can tell me if I'm talking too long. Like, just tell me to shut the fuck up.
No, I'm actually listening.
Okay.
I'm actually genuinely listening. I'm just in the grind too, so don't mind me.
No, that's fair.
But yeah, no, I'm actually like genuinely listening to everything you're saying.
I can't wait
again,
till
this leads option.
I can't wait till game night. Next game night, we can play Mario Kart. Like, I've been working to unlock everything solely for the fact of, like, we can, like, for everybody to play. The only things I don't have, actually, I said I unlocked everything. I don't have everything unlocked. There's two kinds of things for characters. There's costumes, where it's basically just like, you know, Mario and like normal characters get different outfits. But then you could also have the enemies. So like, you could play as a Goomba, you can play as a Wiggler, and all kinds of other things. You could play as a cow from Moo Moo Meadows, which I fucking love. I have all of the costumes unlocked, which they were kind of annoying to unlock, but not difficult. The enemies that you have to unlock are very difficult. I shouldn't say difficult, it's just annoying, because there's a power-up that can be used in the races that will change your character. And I believe each course has its own dedicated enemy character that, if this power-up hits you, you turn into that character and it unlocks that character. But you can't guarantee that you will A, get hit by that power-up, or B, find that power-up on the race. So it is kind of difficult to unlock a lot of those characters. Here's one thing that I hate. I will actually agree with people that Nintendo is very scummy for. I'm sleeping whenever you're able to, by the way.
Yeah.
Nintendo, they came out with the Switch Tour, which was kind of like the Switch tech demo game. Kind of like what Astrobot, it was supposed to be what Astrobot is to PlayStation.
Okay.
And I think it should have been free. A lot of people think as well, but it's a $10 game, which, whatever, $10 game is not horrible. It could be much worse. But it kind of just, it has a bunch of mini games and things, and you kind of just walk around like Like, imagine you're in a museum and the museum is literally just a giant Nintendo Switch. Like, you're walking around, you're learning about the console and everything, and then there's mini games that show off things like how the console works and things. Um, but the thing is, why it's scummy. Uh-oh. Host not responding. That's not good. One.
You're good.
Oh,
You're good.
okay. I was getting
It does
nervous
it
for a
randomly.
minute. No, that's
It-
fine.
it-
That's
it-
fine. As long as
yeah.
we're good, we're connected. Um, what really makes it scummy that they did, you have to spend, not including a 4K monitor, about $95 on um accessories to complete the game. You need to do everything the game has to offer. You have to have, technically you don't have to have, but you have to have the Nintendo Switch camera for one of the mini games. You have to have, you have literally have to have a 4K display to do another one of the mini games. And then I'm trying to remember, there was one thing. You had to have a pro controller, I think, to do it. To do
Okay.
another mini game, which the Nintendo Switch, it can use any USB webcam, so you don't have to use that webcam, so you don't have to buy that. Nintendo Switch 1 Pro controllers work. There was three things. I forget what what it was. Definitely a camera and a 4K display. I can't remember if it was a Pro controller, but it's like you can't just take the Switch out of the box, buy the game, and do everything. Like, if you don't have a Pro controller, 4K display, or a USB camera, you cannot do everything the game has to offer. And it's like, seriously? You're like really? You're gonna make people who want to do everything this game has to offer, like, literally a 4K display, which is not really cheap. It is not cheap.
Mhm.
It's like, okay, I will agree with people on that one. That's a little scummy. Like, I should not have to go buy a TV or monitor in 4K just to play this one minigame. Or buy a camera just to play this one minigame. I just chopped the top of your head off. What the fuck? Oh, no, I chopped your head off and your headpiece just stayed floating in midair. Okay. I hit this guy and all of a sudden it looked like the cleanest cut ever, just chopped the top of the head off. But I actually cut the head off, but the crown piece this person was wearing stayed behind. So it just looked like I took this really weird cut off their head. Fun.
I need a stick. I need a stick. There we go. One.
It's gonna be a long couple of months, that's for sure, because Pokemon ZA comes out later this year. It's I think mid-July, I want to say. Donkey Kong Bonanza comes out, and I have never been a big Donkey Kong fan, but that game looks really cool, so I am excited for that. I am a little disappointed no 3D Mario game, because it has been nearly 10 years since, Odyssey came out.
Yeah. Now that you said that out loud, yeah.
Makes you feel old, doesn't it?
I mean, there's a lot of things that definitely make me feel old.
Tell me
That
about it.
just adds onto it.
Unfortunately, I don't expect to get another Animal Crossing game. As much as I feel like they could do another one, Nintendo kind of abandoned the last one, which sucks. Like they had said like a 3-year schedule of content updates, and then they only did it for like a year and a half, and then nothing. They just completely abandoned it. Which, for me, I don't really care that much. I like Animal Crossing, it's fun, but it's just too open-ended for me. With not
Fair.
enough for me to do personally.
Fair.
I've never been one for like design and all that, which, you know, decoration and all that. That's pretty much that literally is what the game is, which has never been something I was big in. And outside of that, there's not a whole lot extra stuff for me. I mean, there's the collecting of everything, but that's all I really would care about.
That's fair. Fair statement.
Just not the game for me. I have my fun with it, but Animal Crossing is just not the game for me.
Is that rain? Is that rain?
That
I
is
need a rain
rain.
collector. Fuck. It's fine. It's no big deal. It's no big deal.
I'm curious. Do I have a total? I was gonna say, do I have a turtle shell on me? But you have the rain collector over at
Yeah, you have one over there.
over at that part. I don't even know why I'm making this.
Okay, that scared the shit out of me. The fuck is that? Oh, it's a duck. It's a duck. Fuck. I tried to swing my axe. It did not work. About to go duck hunting. You know, this setup is working pretty well. I'll say myself. It'd just be nice if Pat was here already, so he could get me everything that I fucking need.
I answered my question. The electric fences are still working.
Oh, yeah.
God damn it.
That's been the thing that's been saving us while we were there, still.
Oh, I just walked into the electric fence. I'm an Oh, god damn it. Fuck me.
Is this you?
Considering I'm the only other one in the game, probably.
You're in the middle of the fucking water?
Yeah, I just died to the electric fence.
Oh, I see.
Every time you die around here, you just get tied up under the water.
Yeah, I did forget about that. Oh, there we go. I'll just leave the rain collector here. It's fine. Oh yeah, the aloe vera's here. What else is here? Oh, wire. Taking all this wire.
Do we have any food stored here or no?
A little bit, a little bit. You
Okay.
got,
I have a candy bar. That's all I have left.
well, you do have, what's that thing called? You should have a fish trap here. I left.
Oh. Good to know.
I just, where the light, right here. Yep. There's a lot of fish in there, so.
I genuinely have no idea what's down here. I never messed with this base.
Oh yeah,
Since
the bed's up here
since
now.
we've been here, I've been messing with the thing I made. I have only
fish
been
trap right here. On that rock. You can only carry 3 fish at a time. This back door is locked now. Like there's not a door anymore, so don't.
Oh, I just ate a raw fish.
Yeah, other than that, you're pretty much, yeah, you're set up here. I mean, again, it's one of our outposts, so whatever you kind of take to try to replenish, but, you know, I get it. It's not the easiest time for you. And then,
Have you seen this base?
yeah, we ran over, when me and him went on our adventure, we stopped there. I was like, oh, let's take a look. And then...
You see the giant monstrosity I am building.
You gotta see ours.
Oh, I'll be there soon enough. I am going to step away for a minute. I gotta take something downstairs. And then I will be back. I will be back in a few minutes.
What up, Romero? What are you doing, homie? Probably in school. I don't even know why I asked that. You hear me now, dickhead? Slam? Where's my... Yeah, we ain't doing that again. There we go. I gotta send the logs over. Keep building. Hey, buddy. I'm just not fucking screaming. Okay. Jesus Christ. Send it. Send it. That is big facts, though. Romero, you missed the start of this, but this is the new house. This is the new build. Let me see. Setting up your equipment for what? Class? What? Ah. I see. Oh yeah, you still got mad time, I assume. If I remember correctly, you don't get out till like 11 or 12, so. Damn. If I did this. Fuck. I'm gonna need another log. Let's do this. Let me just borrow one of these. Do something like this. Wedge you up. Yes. Aha. That works. Then I wonder if I was to get... No, I can't get rid of you. Oh, wait. I got... So, switch you. Do this. Alright, so we're getting somewhere. Alright. We got somewhere. I'll be right back.
I have returned. Jonathan. Did he leave me as well? This guy. Oh, welcome back.
What up, buddy? Sorry, I had to go to the little man's room.
I was gonna say, you abandoned me. Left me. Without so much as a word.
Y'all don't look dry yet. Okay.
So no word from Patty Boy yet?
Not yet.
This guy. This guy.
That's crazy, Romero. Alright. It's nice. I got Kelvin getting me logs so I can try to at least get the first floor down for this fucking house.
Must be fucking nice. I need my own Kelvin. I like that he at least breaks trees and it's not, okay, I'll break the tree, and then he picks it up.
Yeah. My problem is, it's like he's getting distracted. He like runs the fuck off somewhere, and I'm like, buddy, I fucking need you right now. Like, I don't need you to fucking run off at the moment. Like, you definitely didn't pay for vacation for this.
Kelvin doesn't even know what the word vacation means.
He won't either. He fucking won't.
Oh, God.
Like, I'm out here working, you are too.
What the fuck? That tree just exploded on me.
That's a crazy statement.
It literally just exploded. It didn't even fall to the ground. It just exploded and logs were on the ground.
Just saying, hell of a statement.
Indeed, indeed.
This. Do a little something like this. Huh?
Beep, beep.
Let's do just that. Give me this. Before I fucking do that. Drop. Drop. Nope. Pick that up. I still do this.
This a full
Yeah.
log? Those are parts.
It looks like hypothetically it works. So, what? We're gonna stick with it.
Alright, it is 8:30. Patty boy, will you be? Time to get your butt home. Did he say he was going to be after 8:30 or he should be home by 8:30? I know he said he had to stay a little bit later.
Yeah, he said he should be home by 8:30.
Okay.
That at least I understood from it.
I didn't remember if he said he couldn't get out till 8:30 or should I be home by 8:30. Well, let's look.
Jump here, go here, do this. Start sending my logs over again. Oh, you're annoying. Alright, whatever.
I gotta stay after for a little bit, so hopefully I'll be on by 8:30. He's got a minute.
Yeah.
Also check game night group chat.
Oh. Oh yeah, that works.
I shouldn't have any issues with that. Nothing that I can think.
It's perfect because I got a tattoo appointment the next day.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah.
I don't think I have anything Friday night that's gonna stop me. My walls are complete. Now I just have to figure out how to make this a roof. See how much of support I'm gonna need. Definitely gonna need a lot of supports. I feel like I say this all the time, but I fucking hate listening to Discord, or my voice coming through Discord. Or just hearing how crappy the compression is.
Definitely know what you mean. I wonder if I'm able to. Oh yeah. Sweet.
Oh! Hi! Jesus, fuck, you scared the shit out of me. I just... what's her fucking name? Veronica? Is that what we're calling her?
Clutch. Thank you.
What you
Oh.
want these sauces? I brought like Polynesian shit on with you.
Nah, you're good. You're good. Thank you.
Teddy,
Here.
I got him. One, give him chicken. So one, I got fries too.
Love my kid. That's funny.
What's this bitch's name?
Virginia?
Virginia, that's what it... She just scared the shit out of me. I was about to walk... Oh. He brought me a fish. Thank you. I did not mean to eat that. She just all of a sudden came out of nowhere, crawling up my stairs. Scared the ever-living shit out of me. I was just like, Jesus fucking hell.
Ugh. Let me see what I'm doing here. Fuck. Are you a half or are you more than a half? Okay, you're a 3/4. Do this. What? 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 What just got taken off? Fuck. Who? No?
Uh-oh. Not again. Not
Horizon.
Oh, welcome back.
Hold on.
We were not responding. Hello, Virginia. Are you just gonna stand here and watch me? Virginia, please back away from the tree that I am currently trying to chop down.
Said, "Oh, Papa's."
Mm-hmm.
Like, how did he know?
He had to see him.
Did you end your stream or did it just die?
Oh, it died.
I was gonna say,
Oh, no, reconnected.
does it? Okay. Because it said stream ended, so...
Yeah, but I'm gonna be cutting off soon. Anyway.
Like, getting
I can't
off,
hear
getting
you.
off? Oh!
But
Good.
not exactly quite yet. He's eating french fries at the moment.
Damn it. Patty Boy is definitely not gonna make it at this rate.
Mm-mm.
That kid needs his own bedroom.
Yeah. Soon enough.
I really want to make this roof have a... Fuck me. I want to make it look like an angled roof, you know, with a peak and everything, but it might be a little bit complicated.
It's not terrible. It's pretty easy.
Well, yeah, I've done it already in the other world me and Pat had. It's just the size of my base. It's just gonna make... I hate the way you're gonna have to have a support for everything. You can't just, you know, bridge the gap. So I have my entire second floor is gonna have to be posts.
No. So what you do, you cut a log in half. It creates a support beam, and then you can...
What do you mean? Like I can cut a log in... God damn it. We
you
disconnected
wedge it
again.
and you eliminate the middle. You can just put wedges if you cut a log in
You
half.
disconnected. You said cut it in half, and then... So I cut a log in half, and then I can, like...
Wedge it on a post, and it holds up like 2 logs, technically. Like angle beams. That's what I'm trying to say.
Somewhat get what you're saying.
I'll show you. I'm gonna share the screen on Discord.
Okay.
There we go. Alright, tell me when you have it up.
I have it up.
Fine. Okay.
Okay, really quickly though. Sleep, if you can.
Oh, okay.
Before it gets too dark. Beautiful. Okay.
Right.
Yup. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yep.
Now, how far can that go? Is it just 2 logs?
Yeah.
Okay. So I would have to have a post in the Okay, so I could cut 3 posts down into 1 post.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
It's not like not the best thing in the world, but it helps exactly your case that you're trying to do right now.
Yes. Okay, that
See,
no,
look,
honestly that's better.
you notice how this is like? I don't even have planks showing in the middle. Nothing. Like it's just one full structure.
Yeah. That's honestly not bad. I can make it look a little bit nicer.
Yeah, and then
I could
like,
have
look at the corner.
a post in the center. Yeah. I could have a post in the center versus everywhere.
No, it makes sense. It's just right here because of the staircase. I had to put the post in the center. I wish I could have made it over, but because I have this going on, I can't.
Yeah. No, that's not bad. That gives me a use for a lot of these little shitty pieces.
Actually, right here, I kind of made it work. Because, yeah, it's 2, but I wedged it so it could be 3. If you look at my wall.
Yeah, I do see what you mean. Huh. That I honestly don't mind having a center post like that now, just because it kind of looks nice.
I get it. It just eliminates another log that could just be taking
Well,
space.
because the floor is 4 wide, so to do it, I would have to do 3 posts. But with this, I can make it 1 post in the very center of the room, which I don't mind because having those angled like actually looks kind of nice. So it's like I don't mind having that center post now versus before where it would have just been 3 straight posts for the sake of 3 straight posts. It's the design with looks good.
I think I can fix this too. I think I could eliminate the support beam on this one and do it sideways and eliminate this post. Like,
So the only thing it looks like is I have to use center post temporarily just to do the initial placement to bridge the gap, but then
my god!
oh my god, he's here.
Crazy. Did you take him through the caves?
No, we were waiting for you,
Okie dokie.
but we're not going to now.
What do you mean?
yeah, I'm gonna have to go, buddy.
Damn.
Yeah, my kid is.
Rip.
He's just eating Chick-fil-A because it just pulled up, and then he's like going to sleep. But Pat, you should at least see what the house looks like, for what.
I'm get. Oh, I guess I'll just watch stream.
Oh, okay, yeah, you could do that. So. Getting somewhere. Nice
We're
little
getting
wall.
somewhere. We are getting
There's
somewhere.
there's a caterpillar guy out that way. Yonder.
Caterpillar
There he is.
guy? Oh my god, the caterpillar guys are spawning? Yikes.
Uh-huh.
Oh, shit, we chopped down a lot of trees.
Don't mind these. These are just storage because I was doing all this, but like, open.
Okay.
Right.
Are you leaving that open?
Nice little wall. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna let you go with whatever you want to really do, but I was just trying to leave it open. The only reason this one's here because I got the staircase here to go up.
Okay. How much room do we have down below for storage?
Oh, you got the entirety of, like, hold up. So you got the farm here.
Yeah.
I kind of have it in the
Okay.
corner. 2 bird houses, by the way, right at the front door.
Cool.
But scarecrow, so they can stop taking our food.
Nice.
And you got all this.
Okay. I mean, I guess they can't get to it. Nobody can get to it, so.
I mean, you could put tarps.
Oh,
Well, no, you
hey.
can't. No, you
Oh,
can't.
in the winter
would have to
time.
build
The winter
somewhat of a
time's
wall.
the winter time's the only time we have to worry. Yeah, 'cause they can cross
Yeah.
the ice.
Thank you, Virginia.
We could build like a wall. It's fine. Yeah. Honestly, I was kind of thinking, gathering sticks and just making that fence layout again, all throughout here, like we did on the other one. Because even if they cross it, then they're fucked.
Yeah. And then
But-
we can still come in and out through zipline.
Exactly. That's why I have the loft. So you just go right here. I was gonna put a chair for aesthetics, and then solar panel for electricity, obviously. But fuck, that would just stay open.
Come at me,
I
bro.
put a log holder here
Right?
because as soon as
Okay.
it comes off this, it falls in.
Ooh, nice.
So then all you gotta do, like, I
Send
could
it
just
down
come
there.
over or something, yeah, and just send it. I have Calvin actually loading this right now, but yeah, you got that over there. Stick holder here. Trying to keep him busy. Yeah, loft. Well, that happens. But yeah, 2 fish traps right here. You know, good for the season we're in now.
I
before it
mean,
hits
we
winter.
know now we gotta store up for the damn winter.
Yeah,
Store up
so
some
it's
damn
like stuff
food.
like that. I got blueberries growing, snowberries here.
Snowberries are important for making healing potions. Snowberries and aloe are like 2 important ones to grow.
Yeah, we have the aloe at the other one. I just
maybe we should
running out of
just make,
sticks.
I was about to say, maybe we should make the whole bottom area just for growing. And like birdhouses and shit. Make like the middle section or like the very top section for storage.
Yeah,
you think of that?
Not bad. Not bad in theory, because it's like you'll have this too, like the wall shelves that we can do. Because what are we gonna put on walls? Nothing.
I would say like put walls, stuff like we could put like bombs and shit on the walls. Like that middle section and then maybe the next section up would be for like if when we actually get raided. That way we don't have to run all the way up the tippy top and have to aim all the way down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then
That's
maybe like
fair.
the very top area can be for storage.
So what I could do is just put planks down, all the way around, and then just
Yeah.
build a structure above. Leave this
Yeah.
completely wide open.
How's your house going, Jake?
It's going good. Now that I've learned how to make the roof look a lot better.
Nice.
Juan showed me how to put those support beams underneath, like the angled ones, so that I can now take 3 supports on the second floor down to 2 support, or 1 support.
Nice.
Because my floors
I'll
are
show you
4
that.
wide the way I'm doing it. So it's like, I kind of have to,
Ooh.
like I'd have to have 3, logs just to make support. Now I can make 1. Which,
I also realized that from our old place too. You could just jump off that cliff and get enough to
Uh-oh.
slide all the way back to our place.
that was
works.
almost very bad. I almost dropped the tree on this. But thankfully it angled a little to the right.
And it's kind of funny because I also realized that this is a lot closer, so we could definitely do the zip lines across eventually.
I wonder how
What?
crazy the raids get. I haven't watched any videos.
So, you don't even need those supports, apparently.
Yeah, once you have them down, you could glitch it. Like,
Well,
it works.
yeah, so come over here. I had to bridge the gap. I had a support beam right here, but I just removed it, and it does not have those angled pieces, and it is perfectly fine.
Nice.
Yeah, the problem is if you get rid of this. So if you were to move
Yeah.
this post, it would start happening. So that's just something to consider.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the pieces in there just because I kind of like that look.
Yeah, I realized once they're up, you can eliminate some of them, and it works perfectly fine.
I kind of like the look of them with that angle.
'Cause
That
I
I'm
realized
not like
with
I want to
Pat-
get rid of them.
I realized doing the one with Pat, I had to have the support beams, or actually, I had to eliminate the support beam on one because it was like a little of a depressed area, so it went down, and I was like, no, I need it up, so I had it. Like, I literally took it right off, and it worked. But it was the only way I could get the log on anyway, so it's a little glitch, but
Right.
it worked.
It's coming along. Slowly but surely.
And then Pat, I'm gonna show you this, and then I'm gonna be pretty much getting off. But
Did I go extremely overboard on this build for something that really does not need to be this big? Of course. Am I
mean,
happy
Yeah,
with it?
that'll be another major base for us. That's all.
Yeah.
yeah, like you have the small little outpost that we started with, but yeah,
Yeah, so that'll be like our other base because we want to build multiple bases for when they start getting too much. But honestly, I wanna fight big raids. 'Cause that sounds fun.
Juan, I am just going to ask if you... is he ready to go to bed? Or do I have enough time to just finish up this framework that I'm doing?
how
'Cause
long
I'm-
do you think that takes you?
I don't know, maybe 10, 15 minutes. I'm not gonna get the...
Yeah, that's fine.
go up. I just want to get this, like, these supports and everything, and then I can build off of this up higher next time.
Mhm.
Which all I have to do is a couple of cross beams, and then all of the, angled supports, and then I'll say I'm good there.
Nice. You got the itchy head. You got the itchy head. Oh, my poor baby, you got the itchy head. Oh, I love to scratch the head.
Timber!
I think I want to fix the zip line, Pat, especially once we hit winter.
Yeah.
To go right into the loft,
Yeah, it makes sense.
because like that happens. Because I just put a little lip, just aesthetic. But so far, yeah, everything's pretty nice. Oh, and I realized this, Pat. You could wedge this, so you don't even need a corner beam.
Oh, nice. So, Jake, we gotta get the order of things we have to get. We have to get the grappling hook, then the rebreather, then the shovel, then we could go get once we get the shovel, we can get the blue key card. Then once we get the blue key card, then we can get the chainsaw after that.
Mm-hmm.
Chainsaw's pretty lit. But then once we also have the shovel, we can also get the shotgun.
Ooh.
So we'll have pistol and shotgun, and then
I did
think
see
there's
there
an assault
was a
rifle.
shotgun.
Yeah, shotgun's pretty
The
important.
inventory, it showed the shotgun. Like I saw I was in messing with Virginia and I saw a shotgun symbol in the inventory to give to her, so I know there is a shotgun.
I think there might be an assault rifle too.
That would be sweet.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know how large the raids get as far as enemies that show up. I don't know if they just exponentially grow, like in
they'll
difficulty,
keep-
like of enemies, or if they grow in size too, like as far as like the numbers.
Well,
Right.
it's a mixture of both. So like,
Yeah.
obviously you've seen like
I
the
want to face
caterpillar
whole
guys here now.
armies, dog. I want to face
Like,
armies.
I mean, at the
You already
rate
see-
the rate this is going, it's not going to be too long before they start attacking my base.
like Pat, you've seen the caterpillar guy here, so it's like
Yeah.
that's already kind of a queue. If we don't start eliminating them, it's only going to be bigger. And the problem is too, now that I'm thinking about it, they're starting to get that big, and yeah, winter will be coming. yeah.
He's
That's gonna be a
fill
scary
that bitch
mode.
up with all the new traps and shit.
Alright, almost
I just don't know
there.
where I want to place the traps.
I think it has to be on the that outer perimeter of the base, like the stairs and all of that should be where we put all the traps, so it keeps. Because if they knock down those support beams, we're fucked. The whole thing.
Yeah, the whole
falls.
house. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So you have to put stones around the base of those supports, and then put the spikes in between those. But then just a bunch of traps surrounding the whole bottom. So I would make like a garden section off to the side, and then underneath, just protecting the support beams, just put a bunch of fucking traps.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
any of those go down, we fucked.
Back there.
Unless we built another loft setup, like keep building higher, leave one spot like the very top as like the garden, but then where we jump off, I guess you want to do.
It'd be worth building like another tower, a separate structure or something. Like just off to the side.
Oh
to
yeah,
distract
yeah,
them.
yeah. Yeah. I think we could do it.
Like what if we
right.
built like a fenced perimeter around the base, but then like build a separate tower on the side to distract them, that they'll wail on, they'll wail on that hopefully, and then we can hit them from there or something like that. I don't know, something to distract them.
No, I like that. I like that. Let's say.
Yeah, something like that. I'm drowning, Mom, I'm drowning.
Yeah, that. Yeah, that
Yeah,
works.
something like that. Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, we had blueberries here. It's crazy. And then we can zip line to it.
Yep.
I like it. I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna leave that there.
Yeah, that's gonna take a lot of logs.
Yeah, that's 90 logs.
Yep.
You're telling
once we
me
get
the
the
amount of
once we
logs I'm
get
gonna
the
need for this
chainsaw.
roof.
Right. Once we get the chainsaw, that won't be a problem. Right, Juan?
That's true.
Right?
That is true.
I'm gonna need so
Like
many
it.
logs to finish this roof. This is gonna be fun.
Yep.
I need a jetpack or something to make this easier. That's where I'm at. Oh, this is gonna be a big roof. I get that laugh sounds suspicious. Is there a jetpack?
He's putting tarps, brother. He's putting tarps down as our
Oh
roof.
yeah. Wait, yeah.
Like,
If you have tarps,
That's why I'm
Jake,
giggling,
you can,
bro. He's fucking
you can
putting
do
tarp down.
tarp.
I don't want a fucking
This
tarped
cheap
roof.
It's like a fucking
No, no,
crack house
as
from
these
Detroit,
people
Detroit,
protect you.
brother.
Fuck.
God
Well,
damn.
You gotta remember, it's to protect from the elements. You guys are
Yeah.
looking at it as tacky. I'm looking at it
That's so
as
tacky. This is the first time I've seen it do that.
Motherfucker.
Tacky as fuck. God damn.
you say tacky. I say I'm protected from elements.
Lazy. That's what I say. Lazy.
Ugly as shit.
Yo, man.
Eh,
this
listen,
lazy as
then you
fuck.
don't say protected from the elements, cuz that's on
Yo,
you.
man. This shit lazy.
Look at that.
Look at
No,
that.
Protected
what?
from the elements.
Dude, there's
Motherfucker.
spaces in between. What are you protected from? Look at the spaces
Oh, yeah.
in between.
Well, I don't have the log, bro. I don't.
Oh, God, one.
Funny.
Hey, oh, and this is a little storage area too. We can do, Pat.
Oh, nice. Under the stairs. Classic.
Right. Right.
Yep, you repeat. Hey.
Alright, and we'll finish up the rest of that later. I got the majority of it done. I realized I want to put logs going in the cross section as well, but I gotta cut down a couple of trees for that, so I'll worry about that next time.
I'm surprised it stayed sturdy.
Yeah, it's bouncy.
Oh boy. Oh, that's oh no, you have to put a stick on it, right?
Where'd it? Where'd it?
Dude, don't let it
Nothing's
drop
weird.
down in the. Don't let it drop down there. You fucked if it drops down there.
Oh boy.
This motherfucker lost his first glider in the ocean.
Good job.
Well, because I had to go get the Glock again.
He's like, let me crash
get
this
him.
shit into the damn ocean.
Good job, Wanna Boy.
Okay.
Alright, if you're ready to end it, I can end it. I don't want to.
Neither do
But I
I,
can.
buddy.
Well, you should have thought of that when you had a kid. You
I'm
should have
gonna
thought
save-
about years, a
Could've tied
couple
your
years
damn nuts
ago.
in a knot,
You
brother.
should have thought about years ago when you had this kid. I should make it sound like it's that long ago. A couple years ago
Should've
when you
tied
had this
your damn
kid,
nuts
you
together.
should have known tonight, this specific night, June
tie your
9th,
nuts together.
2025, we wanted to play, so you should have known not to have that kid, so we could play
Not-
later than 9 o'clock tonight. You
Nah, he
wouldn't have
planned
to
it.
send him to bed.
That's crazy.
He planned
Yeah.
it. He planned it all those years ago.
Yep.
I keep making it
I
sound
did
like it's
actually.
that long ago. It's not that long. He's
Crazy.
what,
You call
only
him Juan
2?
Rumpelstiltskin, bro.
He's what, 2 or
God
3?
damn.
2. Yeah.
2, yeah.
You
I
call
keep
him
making.
150 over here. Shit.
Hey, listen, that's not the worst I've been told.
I was gonna say he's
I
probably got the
We
body
could
of
go
a
duck hunting
50-year-old.
too.
What?
We could go duck hunting too, Pat.
Oh yeah, there's ducks on the lake. Yeah, I saw. Yeah,
Mhm.
there's ducks on the lake.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, let's end this before I get the urge to keep going. And
Yeah. Yeah.
Crossbow too.
Ross.
Crossbow. Yeah, there's a crossbow. Pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Oh. But alrighty, fellas, we'll play again. Play again.
Play again.
All right.
Good night,
Goodbye,
fellas.
everyone.
What are you doing?
All right, stream. I did the short intro. I don't feel like doing a full-on outro. Goodbye and good night. We'll see you later.
Wow.
Where's the end button? There it is. Goodbye.